this was supposed to be just a one-off incident. On June 14th in Ośinowo Dolne in West Pomerania, German police, in violation of the law, brought a family of 5 from Afghanistan from Germany and left them behind. At the time, our Western neighbors were explaining the incident to the deputy head of the Ministry of Internal Affairs and Administration, Maciej Duszczyk. The people who did it, meaning the policemen, are very inexperienced policemen, because the experienced ones are securing the euro today. They probably don't know the procedure and did what they did. So was it an accident at work and not a deliberate policy? Absolutely. Apparently, Germany has increasingly serious problems with inexperienced police officers. It turns out that a few days before Deputy Minister Duszczyk's statement, there was at least one more such incident. The daily Süddeutsche Zeitung described the situation on June 15th, when German police drove more than a dozen foreigners into our country across the bridge, connecting Frankfurt on the Oder River and Słubice. Polish President Andrzej Duda speaks of the scandal and compares the actions of our Western neighbors to migration pressure on the border with Belarus. Here is the border of the European Union and the Schengen zone with Belarus, and we have a duty to guard this border, and we guard not only Poland, but also the European Union. And over here we have a friendly border within the framework of the European Union, within the framework of the Schengen zone, which we do not guard in confidence. Meanwhile, someone is forcibly bringing and directing migrants into our territory. The government's response is limited to verbal protests. After the alleged conversation between Polish Prime Minister Tusk and Olaf Scholz, there is no trace in official communications. At the same time, the German Chancellor is signaling that border controls with Poland will continue for many more months. We will certainly continue the controls for a long time, because we want to and because we have to. The Polish border guard reports that more than 3,700 people have been turned back to Poland as a result of border controls from Germany. Most of them were supposed to be Ukrainian citizens. The problem is that these alleged Ukrainians have so far not been traced. I am searching for these people, but I have not found them yet. I've already searched for them a couple of times through all my channels, but the people I reached were people from the Middle East. That's how they declare their origin, and people from Central Asia. The Polish border is becoming more and more like a sieve. Almost every day, there are shocking media reports about the influx of illegal migrants. The district labor office near Radom and Grójec, among other places, illegally smuggled migrants into Poland. This is the influence of the PSL and Civic platform. More than 5,000 illegal immigrants. This is what no one is talking about, that such a circus is happening before our eyes. This is the minimal amount of illegal migrants smuggled into Poland by these madmen. They did it for money. All this is happening even before the 2026 Migration Pact comes into effect. The lack of a firm response to current events removes any illusions that the new government will be able to resist the massive influx of illegal migrants. This is also what the Migration Pact is supposed to address. After all, the Migration Pact is not about legal migration, it is about illegal migration and sharing the problem of Western Europe with Central and Eastern European countries. Solving Germany's problems in Tusk's narrative was supposed to be Poland's ticket to the European halls. We were supposed to agree to a series of solutions unfavorable to us in exchange for money from the National Reconstruction Plan, for example. The result is that we got only a drop of the total amount, and the rest of the money is still not in Poland's hands, while Germany is pursuing its agenda in Europe without much resistance. Maciej Struk, TV Republika.